teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you've got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Eller. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. For the Oregon Ducks, offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Makes the catch. It's Stewart. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Whittington. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle.
Touchdown, Ducks. In the lead in this playoff game. Might have to try the extra point. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. the air. It's Allen. Running back has it on a screen now. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. It's a fumble behind the line. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And he slings it deep back to the left side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. Nittany Lions will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Allen. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set out from the 13. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Stewart. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long distance.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Trying to find room, it's Singleton.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. So Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Aller. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Going absolutely nowhere to a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they trap him for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Finds his man. It's Hudson. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's in a quick sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. He gained the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. first down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Finds an open target on the left side. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field, it's Aller. Grab made by the tight end. The tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the second half, and keep it on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
That's a fly to the wideout. That's caught. It's Bryant. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Grab behind the line. It's Benson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And set. Here's second down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Breaks into open space. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Ducks work to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. They'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. The Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Martin. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Now test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. That deep shot is caught. Game. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Nice grab. It's Stewart. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They keep him guessing with a run, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep down the right side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Trying to find some room. It's Allen. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Just trying to get rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Oh, and another incompletion. The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's Stewart. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The shotgun running play call. Gets the first and still running. Breaking free in midfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
On the line, it's Benson. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. The Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Short throw complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Takes the handoff. It's Allen.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Gets made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Trying the run, it's Allen. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down and goal upcoming. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. And quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's caught. It's Benson. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw yet again. That's reeled in. It's Whittington. Brought down with the completion. Moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Aller. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. He'd be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Second down. We're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To the air. It's Aller. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.